What's going on, everyone? Big Sean Power 10 here. Well, this week is the big one. The Michigan Wolverines come to South Bend to take on my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Now, before I get any further along in this preview, to any Michigan fan out there who happens to catch this video, I want you to know this. I don't like you guys. Okay, that's a fact right there. But I guess that's what rivalries are all about, right? However, I do have nothing but mad respect for you guys and your football program. I mean, this is Notre Dame, Michigan. This is what it's all about. You know, this is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, rivalry in all of college football. Top two winningest programs, and it doesn't get any better than that. And then from a fan's point of view, I'm proud to be a part of it. So I want you guys to keep that in mind as you're watching this. Also, I want to take this time to give a special shout-out to one of my good friends who is a Michigan fan, my buddy Derek, who's down in Texas right now serving our country. I'm not going to say which branch of the military he's in for confidentiality reasons, but Derek, you're a good friend of mine, but this week we're rivals, boy, and get ready for a butt-whooping. But no, man, seriously, I hope you're doing well, and just have fun, enjoy the game this weekend, buddy. So with that, on to this week's preview against Michigan. Now, Michigan, as we all know, is coming off a 30-10 victory over UConn, and they were very impressive in that. And Notre Dame, on the other hand, they're coming off a 23-12 win over Purdue, as we all know, and that was in Brian Kelly's first game as Notre Dame head coach. Now, with Notre Dame, despite the shaky play at times, I was really impressed with how they executed on all phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. You know, when you get a new head coach and a new offense, a new defense, etc., you're going to have some struggles, and it's just expected when you're in a transitional period. I mean, nonetheless, even though Dane Christ didn't put up Jimmy Clausen-like numbers, he still was 19-26, 205 yards and 1 touchdown. And not bad for a guy who's making his first ever collegiate start with minimal experience. But he did a great, despite a few shaky passes and a few mistakes, he really held his ground and kept his composure. And our running game, really impressed with that. They're going to be tough to stop. Armando Allen and especially Sierra Wood. Look out for them this Saturday. Now, Michigan, very impressive in their win against UConn, and their biggest weapon is definitely, as we've all seen on ESPN and local sports stations, Denard Robinson, their quarterback. All right, what can you say about this guy? He's good, he's fast, he can throw, he's very athletic, so he's going to be a real test for our defense. Now, you can't really compare games, especially when they're the first games of the season for both teams, but now, just for the record, I'm not saying that Michigan is not a good team. They have some talent on that team, they're going to be tough to stop, and I'm not knocking UConn with this either, but UConn, I'm sorry to say, they did not play their best football on Saturday. And even all you Michigan fans can admit that to some degree. Now, maybe I could be dead wrong. Maybe you guys just made UConn look that bad. But maybe it's a combination of both, you know? Just a little food for thought. I mean, I'm not saying you guys aren't good, but just it's a fact that UConn didn't show up to play. That's all I'm getting at. And, you know, the one key thing that I see to victory for Notre Dame is just simple enough: stop Denard Robinson. Linebackers, it's going to be very important that, you know, Manti Te'o and Carlo Calabrese, you guys have got to step up big time and contain this guy. Because if you let him get away, any missed tackles or anything of the sort, he's going to get away from you and he's going to hurt us. So that's my big key to victory for Notre Dame, is shut down Denard Robinson. Simple enough. Now also, on the offensive side of the ball, we can't be having any mistakes, okay? Like I just said earlier, it was expected that mistakes were going to happen in a transitional period under a new head coach. But we can't be making any mistakes like giving up safeties, overthrowing wide open guys in the end zone, and fumbling the ball at the 2-yard line when we're going in for a touchdown. That cannot happen. Okay, now maybe we got away with it against Purdue, but we can't be doing that stuff against Michigan. Michigan will capitalize off of it. So make the fundamental plays, guys, and just hold your ground. Now, one thing I would like to see happen, in just my personal opinion, is we all know that Michigan has a lot of question marks in their secondary, so I'd like to see us throw downfield a lot more. You know, you give Michael Floyd and Kyle Rudolph and T.J. Jones a chance, they're going to have a good day on the field this Saturday. So, yeah, I mean, really with the score prediction, guys, you know, from a fan's point of view, I hope that we win every game that we play, and I would love to see us win by 30 or 40 every time, but you know that just isn't always going to happen. But I do feel, and you guys know me well enough, I'm never going to pick against Notre Dame. You guys, I've said that enough times already, but if we can execute properly, shut down Denard Robinson, I don't see any reason why we can't win this game by 2 scores again. You know, we got the home field advantage. We got hopefully we'll have the bugs worked out of our game plan, and just if we execute properly and shut down Denard Robinson, I see us winning this game. So, but you know, we just gotta wait and see it on Saturday. So yeah, that's my final prediction. Execute properly, we win by 2 scores. That's how I see it. But Michigan's not going to be easy, and they definitely should not be overlooked. So it wouldn't surprise me if this game was a shootout, but I really hope not, because we had enough of those last season and made me sick. So let's just continue to build up what we did last week against Purdue and only get better from there. So there you go, guys. That's my preview for this week's game against Michigan. And hopefully the next time I see you guys will be after a Notre Dame victory. So with that, this is Big Sean Power 10. I'll catch you guys later. Go Irish!
Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the volley cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. Thunder, what though the odds be